cheating, also known as infidelity. Hot topics for today and more.
Hashtag ThatPartTV. We delve into the topics others shy away from, discussing love, life, and street politics. Yeah, hashtag ThatPartTV. Welcome our celebrity host from That Part TV, Pearl J.
Good morning. You're tuned in to That Part TV. I'm your host, Pearl J, and we're on relationship topics this morning. We have a lot to talk about. I want to find out, why do so many men and women go into relationships if you really don't want to be in that relationship? Why do you mislead people to believe that you care about them if you really don't? I don't know if a lot of you realize how sensitive people's feelings are and can be when it comes to somebody that they really love and they care about. And for those of you that are out there that take people's feeling and their heart for granted, like it's some type of game, I just really feel that it's sad that you don't think enough of even yourself to respect another individual's mind, heart, emotions, and physical and mental health, to respect them and treat them the way that they're entitled to be treated and respected. I feel that if you are in a relationship and you feel like you need to step outside of that relationship, you should be honest with the individual and let that individual know, your significant other, that part, hey, I'm not happy. I don't want to be in a relationship. I started dating Sue, or I started dating John, and I want to see how that's going to turn out. If you're still available after me and John or Sue get through with our roundabout, then we can try this again. But to continue misleading this individual as if you really sincerely care about them and you really, really don't, or you're having several different affairs and relationships outside of the relationship that you're already in, is just totally unfair. To get the news that the person that you love and you care about has already entered into another relationship and it's been ongoing the entire time that you've been in a relationship with them, is very devastating to the person. That type of pain is the kind of pain that just makes you feel like your heart just fell to your feet and you can't, it's so heavy you can't even pick it up. I tell a lot of people, you could go to the doctor's office and they can fix your leg, they can fix your arm, they can fix your feet, in some cases, in most cases. But when somebody breaks your heart like that, there's nothing that the doctor's office can do for you. Nothing. That part. The pain stays with you forever. It's excruciating. Pain that you wake up to and you go to bed with. You sometimes feel like you just want to give up on everything because it just ripped you apart on the inside. And for someone to take that precious heart of yours, or the love that you have, and just stomp on it and walk on it and act like, you're just nothing, just an old dish rag that they want to throw away, that is just like so disrespectful. And I feel that karma, it's going to come back to you. No matter how you issue it out, it's going to be when you least expect it. You're going to be going, wow, things was going hecka good for me, and all of a sudden all this stuff started happening. Why is it happening to me? You got to sometimes look back on your past, and it will guide you. It will give you the handbook on why some of the things are happening to you. A lot of times it's because the way that you treated other people, the way you disrespected other people, the way you showed people no kind of love when they really needed you the most, or no type of support when they needed you the most. And support comes from all kind of different sources. When it comes to the human being, you need emotional support, mental support. In your relationship, you want to love, you want to give love, you want to feel love, that type of support. You need support with the kids, you need support with the bills, you need support all the way across the board. And so when you start building with somebody and you're trying to start a foundation to where this is the person that you want to be with and spend the rest of your life with, and so you done put in 10 years of building and building and building, and then Sue or John comes along, and then is able to get that person's attention that quick and just destroy everything that you worked for the last 10 years, it's no worse than working on a job for 10 to 15 years. And then at the you will go into to work one day and they just tell you, hey, you know what? I'm sorry, we don't need you anymore. And you're fired. And you go, why? They don't have any explanation. Well, how long have you been knowing that that you was gonna fire me? That they can't give you a straight answer. And you just feel like heck of betrayed. Like wow, somebody could have told me, could have gave me a chance to try to do something for myself to prepare for this, so I could stand on my 2 feet, stand on all 10 toes, and keep my life together. It's the same thing with a relationship. It affects you the same way. 10 years, 15 years, we've been together. I'm building this stuff with you, and I haven't done anything to you. I haven't disrespected you in any kind of way. I haven't cheated on you. I'm going to work every day. I'm coming home. I'm cleaning the house. I'm paying the bills. I'm helping paying the bills. I'm loving you and respecting you, treating you like the king or the queen that you are. And then you just going to walk in the door one day and just tell me the whole time, this has been some kind of joke to you, and you're gonna that you're actually seeing somebody else. That part, and people do it every day like it's nothing. But believe me when I say this, when you do that to somebody, it's coming back to get you. It's going to come back to get you when you least expect it. And normally the person that you betrayed, whoever you jumped in that relationship with, whoever that other person was that made you cheat on the person that you betrayed, normally that person that you betrayed with is the person that ends up hurting you. You know what I'm saying? Because you went into that relationship the wrong way. You know what I mean? You went into the relationship with bad intentions. It was no honesty. It was corruption. It was, no moral values or anything in place when you entered into that relationship. And that's why that relationship failed, because you went into it the wrong way. Anything you start the wrong way is not going to come out right. It's just not. So if you want a good relationship, you got to give to receive. If you want, honesty, you got to be honest. If you want respect, you got to give respect. If you want a do right woman, you got to be a do right man. That part, so let me know your thoughts in your comments, because I'm really concerned about a lot of people and where they are mentally right now today, with their relationship, because I see a lot of people struggling. I see a lot of people struggling trying to, to keep things together. And it's not easy to keep things together. It's not easy to get up and go to work and focus on your job when the person that you're with is cheating on you, or you're coming home to all kind of, dysfunctional behavior patterns, screaming and arguing and, the house being tore up and all that type of stuff. It's not easy to hold it down, but what is easy is when you have somebody that respects you, someone that loves you, someone that cares about you. When you come home, they're embracing you with a hug, a kiss, and telling you how much they love you. Then that makes you just get that energy that you need to jump up the next day to do whatever you got to get done. You know what I'm saying? You can go to work and focus, because your home front is right. Everything about your life is in order, and you got to continue to pray and ask God to order your steps, in these relationships. No one deserves to be disrespected. No one deserves to be abused or called names or belittled in any type of way. And especially in a narcissist relationship where a person is just putting themselves, front and center all the time and does not even acknowledge you. There's some people that are living in the same house that walk by each other and don't even speak to each other in the same house. Imagine that part, just imagine, being in a relationship, with somebody, and the whole time you're trying to love them and show them affection, they're showing you rejection the whole time. But when you first started the relationship out, it wasn't like that with it. It wasn't like that at first, but somehow they took you on a quick U-turn, and once you made that U-turn, you trying to find out where you are and how did you get here? Like, what did I do? That part, to deserve for you to talk to me like this. What did I do for you to treat me like this? What did I do? And you're like totally lost. because you're not understanding what you done to this person that was so bad that made this person want to disrespect you in the way that they are. And sometimes the other person even thinks that these type of things are funny. You know, why haven't I seen you for the last 3 days? You know, that kind of stuff. And they're laughing, you know, and you're hurting with pain, and they're taking it as it's some type of joke. So people's lives aren't jokes. Not jokes. You know, and you can't take people's life for granted. You know, they only live once, you only live once. And it's so easy to say, look, it's just not working out. You don't have to drag people through the mud. That part. Leave your comments. I'm your host, Pearl J.
Visit our website at thatparttv.com. Yeah, that part.